Good morning, Simpkin. Fucking ESL, dude. Get your shit together. I'm a fucking caster. You fucking guy boots me out of the channel. This is bullshit. I'm messaging Sinistro too. Nothing we could have done better there. Well, here's your fucking quota, dude. Yeah, they'd think I look sus.
Or am I so sane that you just blew your mind?
Marek 287 just subscribed.
Am I? Or am I
thanks
so
for the
sane
stuff, though.
that you
Defense
just
for
blew
fucking-
your mind?
Sir Francis Ball Savage just subscribed.
Am I? Or am I
Yo,
so
thank you.
sane
I'm sorry.
that you
I have
just
to take
blew
care of
your
this because I'm not
mind?
going to be able to cast. Thank
Sint
you so much.
underscore X just subscribed.
Am I? Or am I so sane that you just blew your mind?
Christopher Fister just subscribed.
Yo, thank you so much for the
Am
5
I?
gifted subs.
Or am I so
I can't
sane
think.
that
I'm
you
trying to
just
get.
blew
Yo,
your
no defense.
mind?
Thanks. Sorry.
Evelyn just subscribed.
Super manager to get a super gold. Yo. Yeah, get some sleep. Thank you for
Hey
the
Dave,
5
sorry I
gifted
missed
subs.
your 1000 stream.
Oh, it's okay. Thank
Saw
you so much,
had
no
it.
defense.
That's super awesome. Manager to get a super bad cold yesterday, so gonna go try to sleep. Have a fun stream.
Yeah, oh, thank you, buddy. I'm on a 2-minute delay. Thank you so much. That just scared the shit out of me because it's like 5 something in the morning. Dude, thank you so much for the 500 bits and 5 gifted subs. Jesus Christ. I'm getting my balls broken here. Ranger, what's up? Hi, thank you. If I have to do this... And... Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs and the 500 bits. And good to see you guys. I'm trying my best to get into this. Something happened and we're already into lobbies and I'm late. Oh, Bion's playing in the game and I could have asked him. That's fucked up. They're saying my profile's not right. What's up, Samo? What's up, guys? Running some Tarkov. Oh, it's not bug profile. Yeah, they think I'm not. Blizzard is fucking up. Oh. The intern's mad at us at Blizzard, guys. I had to update this too. It says 173. I have too much shit. I'm gonna make this easier next time. I'm getting mad at them because it's early. They probably they probably forgot to hit the refresh button on the back end. Sinistro said, "What a beast, mofo." How you doing, City? And goddamn, I just started up early. I'm not gonna be on too long, but thank you. It's so weird. How you doing, Stitchy? I don't know how long I'm gonna do this, but I need to have time to take a shower and stuff.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, Green Soup. Sorry, but I was very mad. Oh, Blizzard, the intern. I'm really tired. WoW Classic just 2-0 hero? Whoa. Oh, wait. All right, guys, we have Oliveira versus Estrella. Here we go. I'm gonna get rid of this player's crap on the side. Guys, it's 6 in the morning for me, and I went to bed too late to be doing this, but I'm still doing this to try to get my thing done. I was a little upset, but it's okay. We got it straightened out. As long as this counts. Oliveira versus Estrella. Where I would... Yeah, exactly. It's basically, it was just some funny stuff, but there's some glitch on my profile. Bear with me. I'm gonna have to take a shower before working this. I didn't see the score. So I'm flying blind on the score here, guys. Anyway. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Ancient Cistern in the blue. Give it up for Alphax's Estrella. And his opponent in the bottom left. Sporting the red trunks representing Dragon Kitesy Gaming. Get up for Oliveira, the crusher of Maru. The winner of IEM Katowice. Oh, good. Glad to hear you started the new job up, Twitchy. Yeah, I remember you were saying, you were telling me the other day, that's pretty sick. Cindy, I am barely up. I didn't have enough sleep and I have work. I realistically should be sleeping, but I wanted to make sure I got my coverage in. If I can get on a good shift on this, then we'll be good for next week. So my schedule today is going to be what I can cover of this because I need to get to work. I'm an hour late into this, by the way, just because I had to take Benadryl last night. And go to work today. I'm gonna have like an hour and change to get my garbage done and get dinner, and then I cast EPT Americas. This is gonna be a rough Monday. Mondays are gonna be a rough day for Dave. You're eating hot Cheetos right now? Yeah. True, Cinny. Oh boy. Little cheeky pylon block because, well, it's CC first from Oliveira Estrella. Opening pretty standard here. Max Angel. Love to see him play it on the Korean server again. Good old Estrella. So guys, Classic beat Hero. And I don't know what the score is on this one, but this is pretty wild. So Estrella might actually just be playing Protoss this time. He's not playing random. And Cindy's got you. How you doing, Woodsicle? But that's the crazy thing to report. I mean, Classic's obviously a really good Protoss too, and it is PvP. That was pretty wild to hear that Classic advanced over Hero. Very good stuff. All right. So very good stuff. Already here. Good to see you guys. I don't expect to get many views at this time in the morning, or if I go on at 5 for ESL, I'm sure I will usually after, but I don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to cover a month now because of work. Which is truthfully more important. As y'all know, you need money to do casting, to pay the bills. Cheerios? Yo, I want Cheerios. I might actually make some oatmeal after this. Is what I'm doing for breakfast. Yeah, it's... Right now it is 6:13 a.m. local time. Usually I get up quite later toward work because I don't have to be there until like... I'm usually rolling in around 9. So, today I needed more sleep, but... see what happens. I have a sneaky feeling this Reaper's not going to get any value. No, it is not. He did get a little scout, but that being said, it is going to set up. Ah, it's a 2-1-1. All right, yeah. Or no, it's 2-1-1. What am I talking about? It's 3 Racks Factory. Usually you'd have like a 2-1-1 with the CC first, but it's TVP, so Oliveira coming with the stim, combat shields, and +1 time, which is going to be a little off because of the 3cc variant. Not something you typically see. And that Reaper is actually going to be able to get in and be annoying. Look at this. This Reaper's still... 2 kills. That Reaper is now incredibly worth it. Estrella actually pushing across the map. He does have Blink. He doesn't have a sentry, but he has a 3rd base. So Estrella playing on just a 2-gate. I like the Immortal, though. That's a good call. He's just playing 2-gate. He didn't file up a charge or anything after, which I know sounds silly, but... you get that momentum, you can go for a timing. You know, concussive shell Marauders do be a thing. But if you're getting pushed earlier, they do a little better against Marauders than... without concussive shells than Stalkers will. Okay, here's the push. It's a big Marine Marauder tank push. That is 4 Marauders, a shit ton of Marines, 2 medevacs, and a tank, with more reinforcements coming. Stalkers are going to catch a Marine, and oof. Estrella does lose one of the Stalkers. Okay, I like the sentries here. Concussive shell is going to finish, but 1 Immortal is out. This is still going to be annoying the whole bit because, well, tanks would be a good unit. Oh no, he's going to target fire the tank once. You can use that Immortal to fight the Marauders. Okay, another Big Daddy Immortal's out. Immortal needs to target fire the Marauders. Estrella does clean up one of them. Cleans up another, but there are still a couple more. Shield battery just now going down. Kind of a greedier build against what Oliveira's doing, but he holds. But at what cost? 2 Immortals, 4 Stalkers, 3 sentries, a pylon, and 2... well, the pylon actually was from earlier, 2 probes from that Reaper earlier, as opposed to 3 Marauders, 15 Marines, and Z Reaper. So all the medevacs still stand. Charge is on the way. 4 gates trying to come down. But this is the entirety of Estrella's army against a pretty scary looking Oliveira. Oh my god, this is looking like a banger. What do we have here? Well, this is going to be quick, closed out. +1 infantry weapons on the way for Oliveira. Oh, which is not going to be nice for Estrella. However, that being said, oh, the Widow Mines killing this. Oh god, they killed the Immortal. This is looking like a disaster. Battery overcharge is activated. And we'll see if Estrella can somehow hold some way. That cheeky Widow Mine in there. I was not expecting that. 2 more to come. Charge is not quite done. Slow Zealot's trying to buy some time. Oh no, he's gonna have to blink. He's not gonna blink, Estrella. Oh, this is so damn annoying to deal with. The Protoss in me is mauling right now. As Oliveira just pounces in on top of this. Estrella forced to pull the boys to disjoint the tank fire. He is going to ultimately clean up the tank, though. This is pretty committed, but there's the 3rd CC behind this. The armory's going down as well. Armory not quite done yet. There's 2 more Widow Mines. Oliveira knows no chill. He's just rallied across the map. Estrella is going to have +1 ground weapons as another Immortal. He's going to need some AoE pretty soon, though. It's 827. He's retained the base. But somehow I almost feel like he's going to need more. He's going to need more tech. He's going to a Templar Archives. But that being said, I don't think that's going to matter. He only has 1 sentry left. Estrella's posturing like he wants to take a 4th, which I don't hate him. Widow Mine drop behind us. Now, oh god, to make matters worse, the armory's done another 1 sieges in the Nat. There comes the bio in the front, too. This is so damn annoying. Imagine Terran, folks. Terran actually terrorizing. Let's see what happens from here. Alrighty. Well, the Immortals pounce it in. Guardian Shield is activated, and we do have a High Templar with no Storm. It is going to feed back a medevac, but I don't think Estrella's going to be able to hold this. What? Oh my goodness. Couldn't get a 4th behind it, which should probably be the only condition we can have for a win right there. All right, that was kind of a pretty strong push from... Okay, that was a 2-0. Okay, so are we already in the... Oh. I gotta look at the bracket, guys. Thanks again to Don't Defense for the 500 bits and 5 gifted subs. I gotta message him. I was just kind of mauling for a minute. Oh god, I never put the bracket on because of all this stuff. Not like this. Hold on. I'm doing the best I can for what the time is. He-bomb. Oh, it's Ragnarok versus Estrella. Or Ragnarok versus Classic. Ragnarok versus Classic. And Ragnarok. Wow, this is cool to see. Classic beating Classic. Oh, my game crashed. Unlucky. Oh, my luck is not good today. Maybe I should go back to sleep, guys. I did the old college try. And you know what? The game crashed on me. That's beautiful. Oh no, the game crashed. Oh no. All right, I'm going to try to relog again. Wow. Oh, what a day, guys. I mean, I did start out with 5 gifted subs and 500 bits based because Don't Defense is my man. But still, apparently there were some issues going on elsewhere too. Freaking frick. Please. I really could have used more sleep. Oh, let's see if I can. We have Oliveira versus Bion. I am getting to cover a series. Thank God. TVT and a banger one at that. All right, here we go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ancient Cistern in the red. Give it up for Shopify Rebellions, Bian. And his opponent in the blue trunks in the upper right representing Dragon, Kitesy Gaming. Give it up for Oliveira. Okay. This do be a banger of a series, I'm sure. We have the IEM Katowice champion. The man formerly known as Time against the terrifying, crazy multi-prong, probably my favorite Terran player personally, Mr. Bion. I love Maru, I love Oliveira, but Bion do be a homie. All right, he's going 2 racks Reaper opener. In base though, no proxy. Spice things up a bit. But that can set you up for a 2-on-1 in TBT. Afterward, but at least that's just what it's starting out as. We'll see, it is TBT, so I guess anything's a little possible. First racks is going to finish up here shortly for Bion, as is the case with Oliveira. Right at the same time. Meanwhile, there's a second rack finishing up for Bion behind it, and the second gas finished. So he should have enough gas as this second barracks finishes to build his next Reaper. Reaper count gonna clearly be a little bit more to start out with for Bion. Is he gonna go into Reapers and Hellions? That's the question. After the factory's already coming down for Oliveira, so we can assume that he's likely to build a Hellion. There are a lot of different possibilities. All right, we got more coming in. Factory's going right down for Bion. He has his second supply depot down here. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is crazy. Crazy. Well, we're having some issues today. Alrighty, here we go, guys. 3 Reapers putting some pressure on, delaying that low ground CC. We do have a Cyclone on the way, but it's 4 Reapers and a Hellion for Oliveira. He can now take care of this. But that being said, Bion actually is getting the work done. He's going to force a cancel on this, it looks like. He may. He almost killed the Hellion. He's going to get the Hellion. And, oh my god, look at Bion. Bion is so terrifying with Reapers. The memes of old are still a thing. Guess what? He's gonna jump right on top of the Cyclone. Looks like he might actually get it. Is he going to? There's only 2 Reapers and a Hellion left. Oh, he gets the Cyclone. The CC's finishing up and GG's called. Bion takes it really quickly. This is crazy. All right, here we go. Now he is up a point in the bottom left-hand corner of Royal Blood. In the red, give it up for Shopify Rebellion's Bian. And his opponent in the upper right, give it for Dragon Kitesy Gaming's Blue Terran, Mr. Oliveira. The UFC champion. The IEM Katowice champion. But unfortunately, he just cannot handle the 2 racks Reaper power of Bian in game number 1. See what number 2 brings us. Other than this cheeky gas first from Oliveira. Usually I'm not a big fan of gas first openers myself, but it's TBT. Oliveira obviously has a game plan going with it. Yeah, so far opening standard. So we'll see what happens. Well, guys, the good news is I'm up earlier today, so that means I will cover as much as I can. But realistically, I have work, so at some point here I'm gonna have to go to get ready for my Monday. A little more than this, and might have to cheekily sneak up and go away.
Or am I so
Farrell, what's up? Thank you for the 2-month streak.
Berserker Esports
3 months.
Just subscribe.
I'm the Berserker account.
Happy anniversary, brother. D.
Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing good today, Farrell. It's a little bit of a struggle bus for me right now. 6:33 a.m. They changed the time. I'm used to doing these at 11 p.m. on Saturdays, my time, which was honestly brutal. This is gonna make Mondays interesting because EPT America is at 7 p.m. my time after a work day. So I don't know how many of these I'm gonna cover, but I'm gonna try to get my quota in at the least for ESL. So my weeks are gonna get interesting. Getting it from both ends. 5 a.m. Mondays and casting at 11 p.m. on the Fridays, where I'd usually prefer to be having some beers with my boy Eddie. You know? That's my day of the week for that. But I love StarCraft, obviously, and in games like this. At this time, though, we get a more stacked roster usually than on EPT Asia's. It's the Saturday time at 11 p.m. my time, which is 12 p.m. in Korea. So this is pretty cool stuff. But yeah, thank you so much. This is not exactly primetime day viewing time compared to normally, but I think it'll work out okay. I'll try to be up earlier the next one I do of this. I don't know if it's gonna be next week. Oh, anyway, Reaper going down. Hellions. Gonna go in a better fight for Bian for the moment, but yeah, Bian with the 3 Hellions is gonna clean up all the Reapers. That being said, a Reaper on the side gonna clean up Oliveira's Hellion. Bian wants to win it today. Let's be real, folks. That was a pretty good set of trades. Pretty scrappy set. Bian only lost 2 Reapers, so that's entirely worth it. The 3 Hellions are going to have to be careful against the Cyclone. That being said, the Cyclone or the Hellion of Oliveira is going to try to get some worker kills. And none fall for Bian. He just kind of tickles a couple SCVs. And the Marine, that's about it. So Bian is in the lead. Wow, Oliveira is such a Chad. He's just sending his mules that right down there, right in front of all these Hellions and Reapers. So Bian's just gonna clean up all the workers. He's gonna trade this out. There are 2 Hellions on the way, a tank coming behind it. Bian's got double racks and he's not produced anything out of a tech lab. This is gonna actually be a problem if Oliveira pushed out with the... Yeah, he's gonna push out with the 2 Cyclones and a Raven? No? Yeah, he is. He's looking for the Hellions. That being said, the tank is on the way. There's only 2 Marines here. The 2 Marines might be able to do something. Well, not against 2 Hellions. They're gonna buy some time. The Raven's forced back. The Cyclone's forced back. They are gonna clean up the Hellion, but at what cost? That was 4 workers. 3 Hellions are finally cleaned up. They did a good job of being annoying from Bian. Very well done. Bian gonna have significantly faster stim though. Going for the double medevac drop. So he basically turned it into a 2-1-1. So that is not too surprising from Bian. He does what I thought Oliveira might have been doing last game off the CC first build. So these are some funny series. Let's be real. And how are you doing today, Chad? I know we're on a 2-minute delay, but that do be what we gotta do for ESL and many tournaments I do. All right. Double medevac coming in, and we'll see what happens here. All right, auto turret's not going to be enough to deal with this. The medevacs are in trouble over. The Raven, oh, survives for now with just 5 HP, but 9 workers fall. Bion loses a medevac. The Raven falls too. That ultimately ends up being worth it for Bion. He escapes, and he even has 1 Marine putting pressure on in the natural. Oh, but it explodes in an instant. Very cool stuff. Love to see it. And we'll see what happens from here. Very, very cool shit. So, another double medevac. Bion is going into combat shields, dropping 2 more racks behind it and a 3rd CC. He's just insanely ahead. And he's still got his other medevac here with 4 Marines. So this is actually getting to be a little scary for Oliveira. Bion might have to be careful. But with the 2 tanks here, I think he has a position he can get into with the tanks. The scan is going down here. And Oliveira is going to see that 3rd CC on the way. Bion going to have combat shields completed before this push. No? Or no, not before it. Oh, the 2 tanks going down on the line, but guess what? There's a siege tank from Oliveira as well. Marines trying to put some pressure in. Are going to be picked up. And they're debating some shots at the tanks. Oh, dude, get 15 workers. My God, this is brutal, but the medevac survived. Bion in a fantastic position, has his orbital landing at the 3rd. It's 35 to 54 workers beating. Bion leading in basically every metric. Oliveira is... No, he doesn't have really any lead of any kind right now. Bion's just been very aggressive. I don't think any of us are surprised in that note, but regardless, we'll see what happens. 3rd CC going down. And we'll see from here. I do apologize that I wasn't able to start this earlier, guys. Again, it's early for me, but I got to bed a little too late for this. I'm surprised I was awake at all. I had needed a little more sleep at least. And it is a Monday morning on a work day for Dave, so GG. Bion takes it, a clean 2-0. All right. One O Classic. All right, so now it's Ragnarok versus Classic. Classic versus Ragnarok. And Classic is up a point. All right, here we go. Spawning in the bottom right corner of Grass Van in the red. Give it up for Classic. Guys, I don't have a clean boot on my computer even. And his opponent in the upper left, representing Alpha X, it is Ragnarok. Let's see what happens. Actually, is Ragnarok still on Alpha X? I know Classic wasn't anymore, but I would imagine so. The largest chin in StarCraft over here in the bottom right. Mr. Classic. Ragnarok forced to take triangle third, by the way. That's quite annoying. So it's gonna be a little small victory for Classic in the beginning of the game, but at the end of the day, we've seen plenty of games where it doesn't totally impact the Zerg. Alright, Classic doing a good job of being annoying, preventing some mining on a patch. Look at that, the drone's really struggling there. If we can take a look at the graph, you can see just how much mining was prevented right there. And he's still doing it. Classic getting him huge income lead. As long as he doesn't screw anything up on the rest of it. He's going on to a 19 Nexus. 19. Well, yeah, dead cat. No, 21. Why'd he build a second worker? Just delayed his core. Okay, his core is going down. It still doesn't matter. Again, let's look at this. Look at how much that probe caused in chaos. It's still causing chaos. A solid, like, 30-second... at least 30-second mineral advantage for Classic. That's pretty funny to see. He's still getting work done. Now he's just like, ah, we're gonna let it go now because there's more to be tended to. That's hilarious. Classic denied so much mining time. Look at this, guys. Even still did it. It's such a massive lead for the moment, but now it's the time for the two queens. No Lings, he went into metabolic, and he's gonna try to get his third. Actually, he's not. Okay, yeah, the metabolic opener is gonna delay it anyway. But still, I think Ragnarok should be set to take a third base. As more drones pop up down here, it'll time out alright. Just delays it a little bit, but he has faster link speed. Is a Stargate opener from Classic behind this. So we'll see what happens from here. Adept gonna shade out. And we'll see what happens from here. Adept. Gonna go shade in, get some information, try to be annoying. He's gonna debate. And he's just kind of posturing in the center to see this. Hey, what's up, Mr. Green? Green Ultralisk. Yeah, TTS isn't enabled on this. For ESL. Like when I do tournaments, there's no shout that it's on, but it's a 2-minute delay.
Sweet Rover.
Yeah, 2-minute delay too. Yeah, dude, don't do that on tournament screen, you know. I mean, like when I'm on, especially ESL. This is not good. It's no good. It's not gonna be on KSL either, for obvious reasons. No, there is a delay. Oh my god. People need to stop the command. Alright, I don't need to alt-tab for that. I'm just letting you know. See ya, Green. That's bullshit, man. Green comes in just to do... I get it. He's over StarCraft tournaments, but at the same time... my buddy's coming in to just fuck around on it. Alright, let's see. When it's 6:30 in the morning. 6:45 in the morning now. Alright, let's see here. 2 oracles put in the work. And both gonna go down. Oh my god, Classic. Walks right into Queens. He gets 3 drones for 1 3/4 of an oracle, we'll say, because of the hull damage. And the Adepts coming in here. All right. Another Oracle coming out, and gonna try to find some damage again. I think this is going pretty good. Yeah, you were trolling good. Or was I? Oof. Oh, that's another dead Oracle. This is a disaster for Classic. Loses 2 Oracles. He got 8 drones pretty early on, and after that lost mining time, it's alright. Classic leading in workers, but like it's not anything to write home about. You obviously want to keep your Oracles together. Roachborn coming +1 melee for Ragnarok, and he is going for his 4th hatch. But that being said, oh my god, this is a huge investment into Zerglings. Zergling roster, small top dog, as Green would say. No Oracle being made again. I wouldn't hate to see another Oracle coming out after, but he's going into Blink. Blink might actually be okay after this because of, well, a few things. Alright, this Overlord is going to scout this. There's no high ground vision for Mr. Classic because he doesn't have an Observer or War Prism. He's still going to push with Blink. No +1. It's a weird timing attack. It's all Lings, so this could be a problem for Mr. Classic. Oh, the Adepts behind them might help out in this fight against the Lings. It is only 4. But it's just basically pure +1 melee Lings. Now the +1's in. This is where it gets a little terrifying for Classic to fight. This is just Blink Stalkers and Adepts. The Blink Stalkers are tanking for the Adepts. The Adepts actually doing pretty good against the Lings. This looks very committed from Classic because he's not getting any other tech, not getting any upgrades. He's been building probes. I mean, at least his macro is going on. He's going to drop yet another pylon. It looks pretty all in. I wouldn't hate if he got charged behind it or something, getting Big Daddy Immortal. He sees the Ravager morphin, but it's a lot of units though. The Classic's army supply is pretty terrifying. But that being said, Ragnarok's still going to reinforce more. Now that the Roach Ravager's out, this is where it gets scarier. That's what I'm saying, is I personally think he should sacrifice a couple Stalkers in there to build an Immortal, but what do I know? He's got enough here where he is starting to mitigate some damage. Queen's falling, and finally, they're getting out of Transfuse. So he's losing the Queens is a little rough for Ragnarok. If Classic could take out this base, GG's called. Wow, he takes it at 2-0. Hey, what up, Alexius? If you can gamble, Mr. Green. Sorry, guys, too, might have a little bit of lag. And let's see what we're at in the bracket. Well, we're already out of the finals, so I might have just enough time to get to work. I'm going to get some Kvepe. The players are getting the vetoes. It is going to be a Bion versus Classic finals. Damn, this could be over really fast, and I should have enough time. Oh boy, Charlie. Had to feed the kitties too. What are we doing? Oof. Great games. True. This was over pretty quick. So it's going to be Beyond versus Classic. That was funny. Bunny versus Maru and Cure versus Beyond. Well, right now we got a Classic versus... You do know Classic and Beyond. Little TVP finals. I got in late, but... Well, you know, it is tough for me at this time to cast because I will have a limited time to get ready for work. Actually, I'm usually getting up later anyway. I might make it to work earlier. It's going to be a struggle bus today. I got to bed at like 12:30, 1 o'clock probably by the time I fell asleep. Woke up at 4:45. Couldn't make it in time. I had to go back to sleep with the alarm. Got up at about 5:30 on this with one eye open, basically. Had to take Benadryl last night, so you can imagine how I'm feeling for sleep. So, a little rough start to the morning. I got out of this a little late, but I'm happy to be covering this. Best of 5 finals, guys. And it's good to see Alexius, my homeboy, in here. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of all of you guys, actually. Gressvan in the red, representing Shopify Rebellion. Give it up for Beyond. And his opponent in the bottom left, bottom right, in the blue, representing himself. Give it up for Classic. I hope Classic gets a team. He's honestly been playing pretty cracked. He has his rough times. He beat Hero today, is the notable thing. But that was a very quick couple series we had before. We did bounce around a little bit, but you know what? Oh, I forgot to put on the EPT. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Aha, I got the EPT mod file on based. I thought I had the KSL one. So, considering the state of my mind, I think we actually got this pretty good today. Based. It is going to be a double gas opener from Beyond, by the way, so he's either playing safe or aggressive. Obviously, it is kind of in the meta to do open like this now, but in Korea, we'd see a lot of that in the past. All right. And, yeah, we'll see what happens here. Nothing too exciting. Oh my god, the probe goes down rough. Rough. Rough, rough, rough. And Beyond going for a factory right after, not surprising with this. He could just go Barracks Factory expand. But we'll see what happens. Reaper gonna go out across the map most likely. And he's just gonna set up with his reactor. Just a delayed CC, most likely, but it isn't beyond to do something cheeky. I think he's just gonna go Barracks Factory expand, and likely let's see if it's Hellions or Widow Mines. Gonna be the question on here. Oh, actually, nice timing for that Stalker coming out from Classic. He's even got the Adept. Oh no, it's a Zealot. No, it's a Probe. I'm sorry, I didn't even see the Zealot. So the Zealot's going out to try to deny a CC. That being said, the Probe's going out too. Is this going to be a proxy from Classic? I think we're going to see a proxy here, folks. We don't see any tech yet, but it could be... Is this going to be a Stargate? Yeah, it's going to be a Stargate. So interestingly enough, it's a delayed Stargate. This could be an Oracle, but he could be going into a variant of Phoenix Colossus or something. We'll see. I'm curious to see how Classic's play is on this. Is it going to be Phoenix or is it going to be an Oracle? We can deduce that it's... Wait, what the heck? Oh, no. The Stalker goes down. It's a disaster. There is no armory behind this, but it is a Widow Mine drop. The Zealot actually getting some work on the Widow Mine. But guess what? It is going to go down. He's going to use it to damage the Marine, but the Marine actually lives from the Widow Mine. That's hilarious. That Widow Mines don't kill a Marine on the splash from it. So one injured Marine. And it looks like this is a good scout, though. It's not beyond to do a Widow Mine. Okay, no armory still, but it is a 3 Widow Mine drop. Not the 2, so a little more committed. That being said, it is a Phoenix opener from Classic. It's a delayed one, so usually you're skipping Warp Gate at first. But I do like the Stalker opener. The problem being, though, that one Stalker died to the Widow Mine. It's a bit of a mistakes were made situation, unfortunately, for Classic. Classic doing a good job. Oh, he loses a probe. Almost doesn't lose a probe, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, folks. Robotics facility coming down. It is a weird plot twist. Phoenix Colossus. One of the Widow Mines is targeted. The other one going down. Oh no, the third Widow Mine killing a probe again. But realistically, that's a pretty good hold, except for that was a lot of long distance mining for Classic. So Bion was leading quite heavily there for a minute. Phoenix is going to go across the map. Though they were forced to use some energy, nonetheless, that was cleaned up. As far as losses, 3 probes, though, not bad. It's the lost mining time is pretty huge. It stacks up pretty good. This Widow Mine's very injured from that Zealot before. But that said, I don't think it's going to matter. There's enough Marines to take care of this, and the Cyclone going to be a problem as well. Raven going out. At least there's a scout, but did they get out of there unscathed? They do. So at least there's some scouting. And it's a 5-minute Nexus for Classic. He has the Robo Bay on the way. So he's probably going to go right into a Colossus after this. Problem is now, with the Raven change, as we've been seeing, some people made some comments. It's kind of comical how interference matrix is so readily available. So by the time your Colossus goes for builds like this and timing attacks, it's like there's this 300 unit that's just instantly disabled. So it's like, well, what do you actually have to hold this? So there's no Big Daddy Immortal in this build. Just a couple Stalkers because some were lost. Kind of a scrappy game on the side of Classic. Bion doing a pretty good job here. That was a beautiful choice from Classic, however, to disengage the Graviton Beam on the Cyclone. Reason being, he would have totally lost the Phoenix to the Marines. Okay, he's going to try to get some damage on the Raven. Raven going to drop an auto turret. Oh my god, he gets the Raven. He is going to delay a supply depot. Though he's taking some damage on the Phoenix, more being built. He does have a 5th one, I think. No, it's just the 4th one. Extended Thermal Lance being researched. The 2nd Colossi coming out. Actually, no, that's the 1st. No, it is the 2nd. Okay, Warp Gate is done too. Was this all cleaned up? No, the Phoenixes do make their way back. Cyclone is a little exposed. Actually, this drop going into main is going to be a problem, and there's a little push with Marine Marauder on the side. Combat shields finishing up behind the stem. This double medevac drop is going to be terrifying. The Phoenix is not in position. Oh, this is forcing a recall of some of this. One of the Stalkers, or one of the Colossi coming up here. And meanwhile, it's a multi-prong attack from Bion and a crazy timing. Even has a 3rd CC, and there's nothing down at the 3rd to defend. The drop is deflected, but it's still ongoing. Colossi tried desperately to make their way down there. Probes maybe forced the recall. Stalkers actually killing a Marauder. This is a great defense from Classic. Bion putting a lot of pressure in, but he's macroing behind it. So it's still scary. One of the pylons going down is a little bit rough for Classic. Let's take a look at the trades from all that. 1 Phoenix for that? Oh, not bad. Bion losing more of his army. He's forced to retreat. Charge and 1-1 coming down for Classic, and he still has 2 Colossi. I wouldn't hate him getting a 3rd, but getting in a charge and 1-1 I think is a logical decision at this point. It's going to scale better. The Phoenix scouts the push. That is just regrouping and getting more momentum. But charge is not going to be done for a while. It wouldn't hate like a disruptor even right here. And we do have a pylon being built to scout. He is going to cancel it. Wait, why? He canceled it a little early. He didn't want to lose it. The money, I guess. He knows he's going to need some more stuff. Another Colossus coming into production. And it's again another multi-prong from Bion. Those two pylons going down is rough for not just warpins, but also for the battery potential. Phoenix is trying to set up for evade on the drop. This is a smaller push. It's all Marines, and there's a Colossi going to clean up most of this. In fact, Another problem being the fact that medevac's so injured. A couple stalkers could end that. So Bion's forced to retreat for the moment, just regrouping again. Classic's got some good defense going on. I think he's playing this very well. Charge, 1-1 coming. Is this going to be Classic's day, folks? This is actually just some really good work from the chin toss. Mr. Classic. All right. Fourth Nexus going down. Pretty good stuff. It's a little delayed, but I mean, that happens in this build. Still, the important part is that it's been a constant macro game. There's no more probes being in production right now, but in a way, I don't hate it. Another robotics facility coming 2-2 on the way. Blink being researched. But now there's Ghosts and Vikings coming out. Classic should be patient. That's going to be the thing. He sees the scan, I think, like the range of it anyway, but he is going to have a warp prism too. All right, so that being said, the scarier thing is the Ghost, the army supply for Bion ahead, which is usually the case in this matchup, and especially when stuff like that happens. Classic did a good job of defense. The last couple Phoenix is going to be out, but realistically, he's transitioning anyway from here. All right, so it's double disruptor production. I do like that. And there are 3 Colossi. None of the Colossi were lost, though. That was important. But this is a big push, and I don't think Classic can take that fight. Medevac's kind of leading for a second. Does the Phoenix do some work? It does put in a little value. It's the Stalkers and the Phoenix, though, because the Medevacs are the bigger problem. Lace Disruptor doesn't find enough value. Does this one? Yes, it does. Oh, he didn't catch the Ghost. EMP is activated, but battery overcharge going to help out here in the fight. Do the Colossus survive? Phoenix is coming back into the side, lifting a tank for just a second, buying a little bit of time. The second Colossi falls. Another one coming in from the third that was in a defensive position. The Vikings going to be cleaned up, but there's still a Ghost. There's still lots of Marauders. Oh my God, Colossi definitely in some trouble. The Disruptors come in clutch. We'll see. I don't think so. They do land one, catch a couple Marauders. The tank's still up. The charge lots trying to jump on top of this. Classic down an army supply. I don't think he can hold this, folks. GG is called, and Bion, regardless of Classic defense, actually bodies it. Man, I really wish I could have restarted my computer before this shit is scuffed. I'm having some serious lag. Let me close out of more shit. I don't really have much open. It's just anything I can do will help, I think. Hopefully. Close the bot, close this shit. Close the Steam. And here we go. Guys, they're starting it up. Bear with me. I gotta get some creamer in this bitch. Oh. Just in time for it to start up. Going on to game 2 of the grand finals. Let's go. And he is up a point in the bottom left corner of Altitude. Big ass map. Representing the Shopify Rebels of Shopify Rebellion. Give it up for Bion. And his opponent in the upper right. He's blue. He's teamless. He's the largest chin in StarCraft. Give it up for Classic. 2-0 to hero today. Bion with that clean sweep of Olivera before this, very quick. But it looks like Ragnarok and Classic also is another bop. surprisingly quickly. Yeah. This do be interesting. Alright, Rax going down for Beyond. Wait, did Beyond go gas first? He did. Interesting. Beyond going gas first this time. Got some cheeky plays. I want to see, this isn't really like the best blink map because the distance, but I'm wondering if Classic's going to change it up this time, or is he going to go into Stargate again? That's a shame, though. It really felt like Classic had some really good decisions. Yeah, he lost a lot of mining time from overextending in the pull of the probes. But his defense game was really good. He didn't lose any Phoenixes earlier on. He did lose the Stalker and the Zealot, unfortunately, but outside of that, he had really good defense. His tech was up, and still, imagine Terran, folks. Or is it basically because it's Beyond going for the Marine? So I think he's going to go right into a factory here. He kind of cutting some corners to make sure he has some defense. And oh, the Zealot, this game could be clutch. The problem being this map is so big. If your gateway's all the way over here, like, it's not going to find as much. If the gateway was on the ramp, or even over here on a little Reaper Sim City, you can't really do any Reaper Sim City. I guess if it was like over here, the gate would be a little closer. Realistically, you have one down here is what it takes for the Zealot to do a little more. The Zealot's going to go to the Zalnaga looking for a proxy. Basically, that's all that's going to happen. It's going to make its way across. It's going to be a double adept opener into Stargate with no warp gate this game for the moment. That being said, the reactor finishing on the barracks. We're probably going to... Okay, it's going to be a Hellion and then a couple Marines. He's going to do Starport. I'm guessing that's the case anyway. Yeah. By reason of logical deduction. See that Zealot? From the pathing he took, if he went straight down, he could have got some damage, but he did not. So there's no delay on the CC. Still, he could be annoying. It's still good for some harass and pressure. Oh, Adept in. Oh, yeah, that was a little sloppy micro at the Adept. The Zealot's going to help tank a little bit. I think he could have got the Hellion. Oh, he might still be able to. Adepts do some pretty good damage point on the Hellion, but it looks like it might go down. It is going through the Zealot. Going to be annoying still, nonetheless. Forcing some attention away from Beyond. That said, it's another Hellion and more Marines in production. It's going to be an Oracle follow-up warp gate on the way. And we'll see what damage can be done. The Zealot's still alive. Definitely causing some chaos. Getting another Marine. 4 Marines fell. The trades, even Stevens, minus 25 gas. That's about it. So if it's an Oracle opener, we'll see what the follow-up is. But this could just be Oracle into Twilight. No! He's going right into a Robo, but no Phoenix production. He's cutting corners on the Robo. The Adept coming in again. Now Adept number 2. Will not find too much damage. It's just going to take damage, but that said, the Oracle coming in. It's going to go for the Marines. Oh, the Oracle is actually targeting the Marines. So the thing is, funnily enough, there's not going to be a lot of Marines here. That said, a Phoenix is coming. Okay, he gets a couple workers for his trouble too, does he? Oh, yes, he does. Oracle does have enough energy to get another Marine or 2. He's going to lose the Oracle, though. I don't know if it's worth it. Oh, my God, it survives. With just 3 HP, the Hellion's going across the map. There's a couple of Adepts and just 1 Phoenix to deal with this. The Adepts actually... Look at the shade. That was beautiful timing, but... Oh, he actually gets more damage. Lifts the Phoenix. The Stalker going to put more pressure on. Second Phoenix going to get some more. That is 1 dead Hellion. Beautiful, beautiful attack and kind of a scrappy engagement from Classic, but still... Oh my God, look at the damage he caused. 10 Marines, 3 Hellions, and 3 SCVs. Lots of harass. I mean, Beyond was macroing behind this, but we have the robotics bay coming down. The second gas is done. It's probably going to be an immediate... Well, no, actually, it's not going to be able to be an immediate Colossus. I wouldn't hate it in an Immortal coming. But realistically, against this army cap, maybe he doesn't need it. Feels we'll be all right with the Colossus. I don't know about that, though. He's going to have to scout this out. He sees the Raven and the Cyclone. He should know better. Oh, the Raven's going down. The auto turret's out, though. The Stalker has to disengage. He almost got the Cyclone. There is going to be a little bit of lost time. Actually, yeah, the Cyclone could pick up this, or could be picked up from the Phoenix. Is going to do so. Look at this. The Phoenix is going to clean up the... Oh, no, they're not, because the DPS changed from the mining there. Still, lots of harass. A very aggressive Classic in game number 2 of this grand finals. How you doing, Pikachu? Classic is just playing so well this game. Will it matter? Yeah, he's ahead at Army. Look at this. This time he's pretty much crazily ahead. It's a 2-to-1 trade almost. Just shy of a 2-to-1 trade. 3 Phoenixes going out to be annoying. One of the Ravens was killed. Another one was built again. Just massive pickings for the chin toss, Mr. Classic. Oh my god, one of the Phoenixes going down for 3 workers. I think the damage was dealt enough before. He's lost a lot of gas, but the fact that he's into Colossi, still pumping out Phoenixes, got Warp Gate, getting extended Thermal Lance. I think that's pretty good. He's even got his Twilight and Forge, like the previous game. But this time, he's found so much damage. I think it's actually worth it. Bion does somehow manage to get his 3rd CC behind this, though, but Stim is quite late this game. Tanks are a good unit. But realistically, Stim, hell of a drug. The Observer is going to be scouted. The Cyclones don't engage, and these Phoenix is going to go try to be annoying. There's only 2, though, because he's lost enough earlier on. Can't really get too much done against this with 3 Phoenix. They're going to try to just jump in on top of this. Actually, oh, the auto turret scared this away. Kills another Raven, but the Ravens aren't as expensive. Losing 2 Phoenix for the Raven, I don't think that was worth it, but actually without the Raven, it kind of is, because it's going to make the push less effective without interference matrix. And Bion's army supply is the same as the Protoss player at this time. Stim going to finish up soon with 1-1, but realistically, we're going to have charge and +1 with this. This game's feeling a little different. I think Classic has just a little bit of an advantage here, to say the least. Look at this income graph and the army supply graph being close or not. The 1-1's going to be really powerful for Bion, but realistically, fast +1, 5 gates, extended Thermal Lance Colossus, and not Templar Archives even in with another Forge. I don't know, this feels pretty good for Classic as long as he doesn't throw a little bit of scrappier stuff happening before, but I do like the aggression. I think Classic's just been putting the hurting on this game. Yeah, true, Alexius. It's just, he's playing so well. Zealot taking his El Naga Watchtower. Do like that as well. This is like picture perfect play. I mean, the beginning was a little rough, but Classic for the aggression, the macro, and the damage dealt with the Phoenixes, the Adepts. Even that Stalker before from Classic. Classic's coming in clutch. And he's forcing Bion to play defensively. The double eBay build from Bion, I like. Combat Shield's going to finish up, but he's going to need to get an armory soon to keep up on these upgrades, because we're now going at a 2-2 for Classic. Bion going for the old school Ghost one. But this, what I like about this patch, it does allow you to, you could get an armory quicker. You could get the Ghost Academy. Basically, you can keep up on a double eBay build and not be stuck on 1-1 without that upgrade. And here comes my normal alarms on my phone, because this would be a time I'd be waking up normally for work, but we got up at 4:45, went back to sleep because I was too tired. And now we're going back. And Charge Lot's going to be pretty clutch here in the natural. Going to force the attention of Bion over here, but he also has to defend this kind of terrifying army here. He's got tanks though, so I don't think this drop can get too much done. Maybe he's well, he's gonna take care of some units and put some damage on. That's about it. He wants to save the Warp Prism though. Still, it's smart. Wait, those Zealots are in held position, and oh, the Warp Prism goes down right here. Zealots getting 5 workers. Cleaning up some of the bio. The hold position doesn't really help him. Now this is going to be a huge push from Bion, though. There's 5 tanks. Count them, 5. One of the Cyclones left at least. And this is even scouted on the El Naga Watchtower. We have a shield. We have 2 shield batteries here. The 4th base for Classic. Classic is just playing so good. But Bion now back at the 100 army supply somehow. Bion is so good. Like, how can Classic be in this position? Or is Terran just so good now? Classic's done like so much right. Yeah, some mistakes. And he's still in trouble. I like that he's Archons though, even though there's Ghost out. Another Disruptor. Does he shoot it? No. Not just yet. There it is. He's gonna get one of the tanks. Oh, I think he didn't want to overextend because it'd take 2 tank shots. Unless he put like a Zealot or something in front. But I do think in that position it'd be a little unsafe. Still, he's cleaning up some of the tanks. There's still more. One of the back is unluckily really damaged, but going to be able to find more. And Nova does fall short, kind of derped around from the RNG. Bion probably going to drop a 4cc soon. Yeah, it looked like he might have. I don't know. No, he just hammered out more production. He's on 3 bases. 5th base going down for Classic. Look at this macro. And he's just shy of 80 workers. Keeping it at 77. I don't hate that, really. Classic's army supply is looking a little lethargic. That said, there's the 4cc. Okay, it was built in the main? Question mark? I'd imagine so, but not a lot of real estate. Okay, it was. It was just the 3 racks go down behind, so that's going to bring Bion up to his 8 racks after this. Still, Bion's a little delayed. And if I'm not mistaken, we're going into 3-2 for Classic here in just a moment. Zealot's kind of scouting it out. Don't want to overextend. They see that there's a 4th with a planetary coming. Classic staying ahead on a base. Very good plays from our blue Protoss player. Another Nexus going down for Classic. That's pretty good stuff. As Classic takes it. Zelly boys are running on in. And we'll see what happens. This is actually crazy. I'm curious to see what happens, but this is just such good plays from Classic. Disruptor's kind of alone with just a Colossi. I do catch a couple Marines. That's about it. I like the Zealot on the Zelnaga Watchtower. A couple of the Phoenixes survived. Not that they're in good health, but they might be able to help a little bit. There's a nice little run by another Warp Prism going in. This time, it has Gravitic Drive. Smart move from Classic. He's going to finish up +3 ground weapons soon. He started +3 armor. He's got +2. Bion just going into 2-2 right now. It is going to be a little bit of an upgrade advantage for Bit. Oh my gosh, look at this. The 5th C getting delayed. Taken out. There's not a lot of tanks left, to say the least. But that said, there's a lot of Vikings. Zealot's actually getting a lot of work done over here. Forcing a cancel. Another CC is going to go back. But the Zealots are going to run back. These are concussive shell marauders. Classic kind of posturing behind us. I'd like to see a Dark Shrine right now. Classic doesn't quite have the money, but this time of the game, for planetary sniping at the least, once you get to that +3, the DPS is so good, because each upgrade gives DTs +5 attack, and that does help against buildings. We're not quite at the Neo Steel time. Oh, Disruptor's coming in clutch. He's going to clean this up. Disruptor kills the other tank. And that is one dead planetary fortress. Zealot's trying to find some value, but the sensor tower scouts it. And even a scan being forced. Okay, Classic trying to find a good position. Zealots are over here to distract. It will be cleaned up. That said, another War Prism with Gravitic Drive is going to go down. Some 17 workers fell behind this. For Bion. It looks like this could be Classic's game to take. Army supply looking good. Disruptors trying to find some value. Catch a couple goes. The ones in the back going to go down, though. Still, it allows Classic to get some more damage. Oh, that Nova's so juicy. Very good stuff from Classic. He's forced to recall, but he's going to lose a lot of this army. The Archon, though, put in some work behind it with the Stalkers. They're targeting the Bio, not the Vikings. But it's just triple Disruptor production now for Classic, so he does retain some of his army, and has been pumping some stuff out. Now going in for a charged lot warping with this. Oh god, the damage is done, and Classic takes game number 2. Apologies for the lag here. My computer's starting to age. Oof. Hey Google, stop.
Okay, I'm stopping any alarms and timers now.
I hear there's my second alarm. I hear it in my bedroom through my headphones somehow. It's actually pretty hilarious. Classic doing it pretty good. Damn, Both games, Beyond just crushing it in game 1. Game 2, classic. I'm like, that was just picture perfect Protoss play right there. Yeah, there's some mistakes earlier on, but really he caused so much chaos, delaying a lot, and just forcing Beyond's attention away. I think he's playing pretty well. Guys, I have an alarm going off again. All right, guys, comically, that is fucking funny. So we're a little late to the start on this game, as we're about 30 seconds in, spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Royal Blood in the red. Give it up for Beyond. And his opponent in the bottom left, representing Alpha X in the blue. Give it up for Classic. Oh, well, actually he's teamless. In the blue, give it up for Classic. True, them balls, Pikachu. Game 2, so good. See what game number 3 brings us. Classic, looking for proxies. This is not going to be the case in game number 3. From Beyond. Ugh. Today is going to be a rough one at work, let me tell you. So I may not be able to cover the whole thing here, because even though I'm up early, I have a few things I cut some corners on. I kind of want to get to work early, unless there's a bop pretty quick. So one of the few times I'm hoping for it, in a way. But if not, we'll just raid out to another ESL channel. Apologies for not starting earlier. But again, I don't know, I'm surprised I'm even covering it at all today, to be honest. It do be a rough time. See, the funny thing is, guys, I'd be covering World Team League if it started earlier some days. I've not been able to, cause, you know, it's at a good. It would have been at a better time before when I was out of work and stuff. But now, no shot, Poppy. That starts when I'm at work. We'll see what happens. Alright, Adept shading out. We'll see what scouts. Yeah, there's no Reaper this one. At least initially, but it could be. It wouldn't be out of the line of reason for 2 Reapers and Hellions sometimes with the reactor, but it's not going to be the case. Very standard play from Beyond from his opener. He just skips the. Oh. Yeah, this SCV is not going to be denied. I don't know, decisions had to be made, but it was a little late. Classic, knowing that he wouldn't be able to kill the SCV either way. He's going to just get some damage on a Marine and the Hellion. Hellion's going to be repaired instantly. Another Hellion in production and a medevac to follow. So I think this is going to be a Marine Hellion push. Oh, unfortunately, one of the Adepts falls. Oh, he gets another Marine, though. Decent catch from Classic. I think he should have just engaged that Hellion for a second. Yeah, see, he loses the Adept anyway. You could have got another hit on it, force some more repair time if nothing else. Does not. It's another Stargate play. Oracle opener into Phoenix. Problem is, this is all Hellion. It's going to be a Hellion Marine. Oh no, he's going for a drop. Alright, I don't hate this. The Oracle staying back. Warp gate not quite done. And we do have another Phoenix in production, or a Phoenix in production. Where'd that Oracle go? Heard it moving. He's gonna need that for defense. Alright, I like that pylon to scout. Oh, depth shade, it was canceled, so it is on cooldown. There's just not a lot here. Phoenix actually lifting a Marine, the Oracle gonna help out. But guess what? These Hellions gonna be able to get a lot of. Oh god, this is brutal. Brutal for Classic. He's doing. Oh wow! Look at that probe split though. Oh no! Not he. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do sometimes. 13 workers fallen. Still. Oh no! More can fall. The Adepts are out of position. The Phoenixes are out of energy. Oh, missed target fire from Classic. Classic's Adept Shade all the way ahead. And realistically, a probe could kill this. 15 workers fallen for Classic, being insanely ahead economically. Cyclone coming out, and a Raven. Classic's gonna push across the map with all these Adepts. And the 2 Phoenixes and an Oracle. He stopped Phoenix production. Oh, he is a 3rd Phoenix. Okay, that could be helpful. Cyclone gonna be a bit of a problem, but these 5 Adepts actually could help out. Oracle has a little bit of pulsar beam energy, so he's going to be able to pick off some of the Marines. All the Phoenixes coming in. Oh, Oracle falls is pretty good. The auto turret's going to be a bit of a problem. That's part of the issue here. Marines out, their SCVs out repairing the DPS of the Phoenix, but still, the Adept coming in, trying to get a few worker kills. Does do so. Great counterattack from Classic, but ultimately all the Adepts go down. Still, trade's pretty even. A lot of powerful units from Terran taken down. Although the Marine count was kind of brought down quite a bit, even killing a Medevac and a Raven. Pretty good stuff. Oh, wow. Oh, Mule's not mining and SCV's not from the repair. It's going to buy Classic sometime. The Stalkers and the Phoenix is going to help out. Marine's going to force the Phoenixes off. Catching the Cyclone pretty good. But now it's Marine Marauder time with Stim and +1 coming from Beyond. Classic did manage to drop a 3rd base. It is going to his extended thermal lance Colossus. Obviously, he's delayed, kind of like Beyond was the last game. Still, he's trying to find what value he can. Catches a couple of SCVs. Yeah, doing a pretty good job of that, all things considered. Definitely a scrappier one than before. Trade's a little more in favor of Classic, but in terms of income, Beyond had some pretty good spikes. Army size in favor of Beyond, that's pretty normal at this time for Terran. Observer going out. And one thing about Beyond is, though, as we all know, he's oh, there's another Raven. Okay, Beyond did this last game. That's going to be a free Observer. Beyond kind of anticipated. How did he even see that? I think he anticipated that. Thing is, at this level of play, these guys are just so good. Beyond knew right where it was at on top of it. He's going to scout everything out. Most importantly, sees the 2 Widow Mines. Is going to get them. Gets a little bit of damage. Oh, actually a good amount of damage on the Medevac. And more importantly, he's delaying the push. He is going to get some damage on this Marauder. Phoenixes don't do that great damage on armored units like a Marauder. And actually, it looks like he might lose one of the Cyclone. No, he does not for the moment. 3rd CC trying to be taken down on location. I think maybe Classics is buying some time. 2 Colossi are out. The Raven's not going to have that much. Actually, it does have a lot of energy, but it's taking a lot of damage. Oh, one interference matrix does land. That's about it. But still, the Colossi in the front taken for the one in the back to get some more damage. Oh my god, another alarm going off. This is how many alarms I have in the morning. But I actually had more. Yeah, it's a weird day. How you doing, Saded? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. So another Colossus has to be made behind this. Honestly, in this case, I think a Disruptor probably would have been a better call. Just because of what's going on. Yeah, they're a little bit of a crapshoot. Okay, actually, never mind. This has actually helped quite well. The Widow might even going. This game is closer. Beyond, not really in a big army supply lead. And these are a lot of damaged units. The Medevacs have to be out of position. Because the Phoenixes are out in numbers. More Phoenixes being made. Actually, in this case, I really don't need Phoenixes. There's going to be Vikings made. If he can get a good count of Phoenixes, it's going to help for sure. That said, 1-1 on the way. Did we finish charge? No, we did not even start charge. He isn't right now. Classic getting a 4th base. He knows Beyond was going for a 3rd. He scouted that with the Phoenixes. Phoenix is going out to get some harass. There is a missile turret out. And with the Vikings, it'll also be a problem. Missile turret in each base, in fact, for Beyond. Interesting stuff here. Beyond did manage to get a Colossi before, so he forced out a 3rd one being built again. This is actually the 4th that delayed Classic a bit. I like the 1-1 though. Beyond's gonna be on 1-1, but this is gonna be a double Forge Protoss. Classic going to get some information. Dropping a pylon somewhere, probably. Phoenix is getting position and all information on the army of Bien. Classic's army supply is getting scarier. He might actually... Wait, is he going to take the gold? I think he's just... Yeah, he's just scouting. He's setting up for it after. He might do something cheeky like take a 5th gold base. A ninja 5th and let alone on its own is kind of not a bad move in my eyes. Oh, look at this. He's dropping pylons everywhere. I love this. Is he going to take the gold base on the side behind it? He already has a 4th he just got, but has the worker count advantage. He was behind in workers. This game is so crazy. It is a 1-1 Terran against a 1-1 Protoss. Charge going to finish up. This army's going to be scouted. Lots of Marauders. Phoenix goes down, but still, it's getting past that point. He's going to see there's a million Vikings. And luckily he's transitioned to Disruptors. He's going to need Blink. I mean, there's only so much you can do. But these Colossi are going to be in trouble. That's an insane amount of Vikings. And this army's basically mostly composed. Wait. Okay, do we see a blind Nova? No, the Disruptor does catch a few Marines. That's about it. The other Disruptor going to be scouted. He's going to zone this army back, which is what he needs to do. There are a lot of Stalkers here. 2 more Disruptors not in production. Okay, just the Warpins as Stalkers. I guess you had to make that decision. Oh no, a little bit of miss micro. I think the Colossi are too forward position. There's Ghost. The EMP's landed beautifully. Battery overcharge was activated, so it's going to help out a bit. Actually, this is a crazy fight. Classic takes it. Bion knows he just couldn't break him right there. Classic is up 2. Usually I would favor Bion. Classic's is playing so good, though. Can he take it in a 3-0, or is Bion going to come back for another game? Very cool stuff. And that do be GG. Is Classic going to take it right now, or is Bion going to come back, bringing us to a game number 5? That is the question. That do be the question. Alrighty. Alright, Bion's gonna need 2 games to win it all. He's in the upper right, representing the Shopify Rebels of Shopify Rebellion. And his opponent in the bottom left, in the blue, Trunks. Give it up for Classic. Alright, we'll see what happens here. We will see what happens here. As we approach the end. Gateway going down. And, Classic just scouting around here a little bit. Beyond not doing anything cheeky this game. An Ancient Cistern. Our 4th map of the day. Yeah, that was a beautiful hold. I thought he was in trouble, but that battery overcharge came in clutch. He activated it just at the right time. Had that been just a couple seconds later, I think he would have lost the Colossi too, but it was a smart decision to warp in all those Stalkers. That zoning disruptor did actually help a little bit too, delaying the time. But that was definitely a spicy one. Actually, all these games have been spicy so far. Alright, Classic being annoying with the probe. He wants to force a misplace CC. It's basically all he's doing. Oh, he gets a block for a second. Messing with Bion, but he is going to lose the probe. Okay, Beyond is going to get his CC down, but a good 7-second delay, I'd say, from where he wanted to be. Not too bad. Adept on the way, and it's a pretty standard opener. He's going... Oh, wait, no. He's going to go Stargate. He cancels Warp Gate. Classic, changing his tune. He's going to go similar to the last game. I have a feeling, yeah. That is the case. Getting that Stargate down, going a couple of depths. He's going to do a similar build to the last one. Being going 1-1-1 again, possible. He might change it up, go 3 racks factory at a different time. When you get the factory that early, I highly doubt it. We'd see another rack started by now. Is not going to be the case. You really kind of can't when you get that CC. I guess technically you could, but it makes more sense to get a star report. All right, the Adept backing away, getting his shade. Oh, he's going to go for it. And this time, that delay actually causes him some potential to get this SCV, which could be huge. Actually, he's going to get the SCV, and is he going to get the Marine? Oh, classic. Cancel the shade. Get some damage on the Marines at least, but delaying the CC even more is going to help him out. Another Adept going to shade across the map. It's going to be an Oracle opener again this game. Damn, Classic finding some momentum where a lot of Protoss in times would have some trouble, but I think it's kind of the builds Beyond's been doing. Classics is playing really well today. Not to say Beyond isn't either. It's actually pretty impressive. We've been seeing Protoss getting bodied by all sorts of stuff, but I think it's the builds Beyond's using too. He's just on top of them. Oracle helps to clean up the Hellion, but that means less energy at the same time. Still, I can use it for some scouting. A couple more Adepts coming. Medevac going with, well, a Cyclone and 4 Marines. This could actually kill the Oracle. Oh, it's going to be scouted, but this is going to be a problem. Beyond just going full send for the moment. Nope. Is not going to. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. The Oracle's going to take some serious hull damage as it was in vision. Adept's not going to find much value here. They're going to try to get away. I don't think they're going to be able to. The Oracle actually going to be able to get some kills consequently, forcing a little bit of lost mining time from Beyond. Actually, is it going to be able to get another SCV? Oh, and luckily it was one of the mining ones. Classic has to be careful to keep this Oracle alive. Beyond going for a push. Not a lot back home. There's an Adept, the Phoenix coming out of Stalker. 2 Adepts to the Stalker. He's going for the Immortal, but it's not going to be out in time. Okay, Oracle's going to try to find its way back. There are a couple Phoenixes. No, just the one. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Gary2169. All right, we'll see what happens. Pylon's going to be depowered here. Another one coming behind it. Second Cyclone comes to the party. Classic does have some time, so will Big Daddy Immortal get out? These 3 Stalkers are going to be in some trouble. Oh, but the Immortal coming in clutch. Does some good damage, but a beautiful save from Beyond on the second Cyclone. And we'll see what happens from here. Classic still holding, going into Immortal. Has a delayed Robo Bay because of all this pressure. Is he going to be able to find some more damage with the Oracle? That's the question. A Siege Tank coming out. Oracle does have some energy left. He's going about 250. So he should be able to get some good shots. Oh, there's another Cyclone made. Classic trying to target down the SCV, does get a delay on the 3rd. He's been delaying these CCs pretty well, but the army supply is close. But that's being said, the Siege Tank's enough to hold it, let alone the fact that there's 3 Cyclones and a Raven. Okay, so it's 1 Immortal, 3 Phoenixes. The Interference Matrix, good unit. That was a smart call from Beyond. Beyond does lose the Raven, though. The Immortal's forced to recall a little too late. No, actually, it's going to save. It's a full save. The barrier being activated, but still, it was Interference Matrix. That was pretty good stuff. That said, Robo Bay was delayed, so the Colossi is just now coming out. So that said, STEM is just now started. I thought this was going to be a push with SCVs. It's hilarious. It is not the case. And no more Phoenix in production, because, you know, he wants to get that Colossi. Still no shield batteries in the natural. The 1 on the 3rd is going to be pretty good, and these 3 Cyclones going to be a problem with only 1 Phoenix, 2 Immortals, a Stalker, and a Sentry. There is a Medevac. Okay, here's the push with 4 Marines and a tank, too. That being said, another Phoenix did end up getting mates somewhere in here. Not too bad. Still, this army's going to have to be respected, and Colossi coming out as well. Classic does have his 3rd base up. Beyond going to land his. Stem's a ways away. BN trying to regroup, get more Marines. He doesn't have too many, but that other tank's going to be a bit of a problem. And no other one. BN just going back home, going to defend his third. All right, let's see this. Behind it, we do have extended thermal lance finishing up 3 more gates. And the Twilight Council. BN did a good job delaying some things. Some of it was how Classic went in his build order. Classic keeping some information over here. All right. Stim and combat shields coming. They're going to finish at about the same time at 1-1. BN looking like he's trying to set up for a timing attack. From how everything's going. How you doing? I'm Frustrated 45. And Gary 2169. And we are in the grand finals. I have to get ready for work soon. We'll see what happens. Is Classic going to just seal it out? Or Mr. BN. Classic's playing really... If he 2-0'd Hero today, I see why. He's just doing so well against BN. I said there's a Marine over here. Might scout this probe, funnily enough, because BN's trying to look for any warp prisms, or he's just trying to get some map vision. But look at Classic's map vision. This is actually sick. An observer going out. He's got probes looking for things. Probe dropping a pylon over here even. BN going with these 2 Colossi. He's got charge on the way. He's going 1-1. But BN's got it all. He's got concussive shells coming too. Charge isn't going to be done for a while. He's going to try to get a charge lot run by. But that Marine's still there. Excuse me, guys. Big push coming from BN. Wow. Chest pains. Slow Zealots. Okay, Charge is going to finish up here in second. Oh, that's actually going to be good. He catches a Cyclone. Concussive shell coming in clutch, though. A little miss micro with the Marines. BN not overextending. He's trying to secure an area. Still, that's a lot of Zealots to go down. Getting some worker kills. Yeah, he's actually cleaning up a lot right here, but BN's at a good spot on the other side. That said, Classic should have enough to defend this 4th. The shield battery is going to be there. The Zealot's still being annoying. And 8 workers do fall. But that said, it's more the scarier army. Oh, Liberators out from BN this time. You got Disruptors. He's trying to take this nasty position here. Using the terrain to his advantage. And BN doing BN things. Going to pull back with the tanks. And, well, he's going to try to land a drop. That said, this is a terrifying Protoss army pushing with Archons, Charge Lots, Colossi, Disruptors, the 2 Immortals, a Sentry, some Stalkers. This is going to be scouted with a scan. BN going balls deep for it into the main. He might be able to deny 1-1. Or 2-2. Wow, okay, it is 2-2. Yeah, that being said, Warp Prism going into the Nat. Yeah, Classic going to lose some serious production here. Colossi kind of tipping their hat up here, but that's a 4 medevac drop. Pretty wild stuff. War Prism does not find any value. But that said, this probe and the... well, actually, the probes were forced off mining in the 4th. That's pretty good for BN as well. He's dropping his 4CC behind it. And we'll see what happens. How you doing, Ramasticus? How you doing, Kano? Yeah, BN is playing really well. Classic has been playing pretty god tier as well, as we saw in some other games. He literally had picture-perfect Protoss play on altitude. Not too bad in the other game. He's going for Blink behind this. 3-3 on the way for Classic. BN just going into his into his next upgrades. His armory isn't even done, so he's going to be quite delayed in his upgrades. Protoss has potential to go into a 3-3. The Archons over here going to help a little bit to start the fight. Not able to be in position to take care of the medevacs. Okay, so here comes the Protoss army. Disruptor going to try to land. Oh, beautiful Novas! Classic cleans a lot of this up. There's 2 Colossi on the other side. Disruptor zoning it back, but what a terrifying Terran army. BN, oh my gosh. The Liberators just in the tanks. A 6 siege position for BN, but these Disruptors gonna take out some tanks. The Immortals pushing forward. And my god, this is crazy. Disruptors hitting thanks for the follow. I'm Frustrated 45. You need to sleep soon? Oh my god. Well, guess what? I had to wake up damn early. Couldn't even start the beginning of this. I had to go back to sleep. I didn't get much sleep last night, and I have work. I have to get ready for work soon. So this could be going into a game 5. We'll see if I can cover it. I don't want to jeopardize work, but we'll see what happens. Oh my good lord, GG's called. It looks like we're going to game 5, folks. Very sick comeback from Beyond. But Classic still playing extremely well as well. You know, so that's just facts. That do be facts right there. Both these guys putting in hella games in the grand finals. Winner goes on to receive those EPT points and $200. Either one of them, the other one comes in with a consolation prize of 100. And our semifinalists before Ragnarok and Oliveira with $50 apiece from the EPT Open Cup, Asia number 175. Sick games today. Who is going to win it all? That's the question. As we go on to our 5th and final map, Babylon. All right. It is match point, and here we are, spawning in the upper left corner of Babylon in the red. Give it up for Beyond from Shopify Rebellion. And his opponent in the bottom right is blue. Give it up for our Protoss player. Classic. We'll see what happens here in game number 5. It's match point. It's Babylon. This map doesn't have the greatest sim city for either race. As you see here in the main and the natural, for those of you that don't know, you're very cramped up for what you can do as the game scales. Not a lot of real estate. You know it's bad when the Zerg stuff even struggles a little bit. As far as the area to build your tech, leaving things exposed. But then again, not a lot of room for drops. But if they do get in there, oh boy, can it cause some chaos. How you doing, Kano, by the way, too? Alrighty. Okay, it's gonna be Nexus before Core from Classic. I don't usually like this at all, especially if you're playing against the... I mean, this is Korea, but a Korean Terran. Namely, Beyond. Beyond or Gumiho, I would not do that against. But then again, I'm a little safer in that regard, at least against said thing. There's going to be a proxy already. Is it going to be a proxy Stargate, or is he going for... Yeah, I have a feeling he's going proxy Stargate on this one. We'll see. Could be a gate. Little cheekier play, especially when your gas is behind. Yeah, it's got to be a Stargate. Look at this. He's not spending his gas bank. Beyond dropping the reactor in the factory. Only has the singular Marine out so far, but we'll see if this is worth it for Classic. He does have that faster Nexus. Is going for the Adept. Everything may look normal from Beyond's perspective because he's not going with a Reaper this game. So he's not going to have a Scout. He didn't even SCV Scout. So Classic does have a chance for an element of surprise, but Beyond just went for pretty... He went for a quick CC as well. But there's going to be no tech lab for right now. So that being said, the Stargate's not quite done. He may be able to hit this before an Oracle. Get the Oracle out before a Cyclone's out. We'll see. Beyond did open with Hellions a couple times before, so he may go for a couple. If he goes Widowmine, then there's a good shot he's defending it. The Classic coming with some cheekier plays. Beyond going for the tech lab, but that Oracle's on the way. Classic is going to need to have a Chrono Boost. He does not have one available to beat this, I'm pretty sure. Okay, the Hellions and the Marines chase the Adept down. The Adept is going to escape, but that does take a beating. Okay, that Oracle is definitely going to make it out before there's a Cyclone. And there's not a lot to deal with this, with a Oracle right now from Beyond. Okay, he's going for another Oracle. This time it's a couple Oracle play. I think he should have went right into a Phoenix, even though proxied myself. Yeah, because it's pretty standard. He didn't really get any scout, though, on anything other than the Marines and such. Oh, he's trying to get some workers, and, well, he's just going to get some Marines. And that Cyclone is going to make its way out soon. Oh, no delay on the... Oh, God, this Oracle's in a lot of trouble. It goes down. Second one coming out, but there is going to be a Cyclone there. Again, I think that's where you start your Phoenix production, as it looks like he's... Oh, no, he's going into Twilight. So I think this may be a Blink follow-up. We'll see the second Oracle coming into the Cyclones there. He doesn't get too much value with these Oracles. Truth be told, losing that Oracle before I don't think was worth it. Yeah, that was definitely not worth it. And he's taking some hull damage, so Beyond's actually getting some dividends on this. Probius going back out and over again. And we'll see what happens, Twilight. Oh my god, these Marines getting some good value. Oh, not like this. There are some Stalkers and 2 Adepts. But is it enough? That medevac has a lot of energy. Oh no, a little miss micro from Classic. Does save the Stalker at the last second, but can't really use it. The Adept's helping out, and another Stalker or 2 coming in. It is a Blink opener. This time it's Cloak Banshee, though. There is an Oracle alive for now, but the 2 Cyclones pressuring on this. Oh, Blink's going to be delayed. A Zealot being morphed in. Oh, that is going to be a huge delay, and 1 gate production is going to be out. 3rd Nexuser now. The Cloak Banshee is going to be the issue. Yeah, this is a cheeky play from both players doing some cheeky stuff. All right. Pylon is down. And the Marines and Cyclones pushing back. But Cloak Banshee is going to leave Mr. Classic exposed. We got another proxy, a proxy gate here. I don't think Classic is prepared for this. He doesn't have his second Oracle. It did go down. 10 probes going down and all that is not great for Classic. But he's about to lose more because these Cloak Banshees are going to be hitting out pretty soon, I think. Actually, in fact, yeah, one of them is out and it is going into the main. Nothing really to help. Cloak is there. Blink is not even done. And there's no detection whatsoever. An Oracle's forced to come out. This was an unlucky kind of build order counter, I feel like. An Oracle couldn't get out in time. But that said, he's only going to have 1 scan. Oh, nice. That actually bought him some time in that case. All right, so 3rd base getting saturated. I don't think Beyond had a read on a 3rd base, though. That's the one thing with this. Okay, never mind. This is a lot of loss for mining time. Energy is going to be done. Blink is finally going to be done. That pylon going down was huge. And will Blink finish? No, 9 seconds. Oh, my God. This is so terrifying for Class. Oh, Oracle sees the other Banshee. Oh, he doesn't notice it. I hope he doesn't use the rev tag on this one. He doesn't. But this other Banshee did find the 3rd base, is getting some value. Probes going back to the shield battery. And do we get a rev tag? Come on, it's Classic. He's been playing so good. But I think Beyond's starting to find the damage he needs. +1 ground weapons come in for Classic. He went into Blink first on this. I really wish he built that Phoenix. If he started Phoenix, Phoenix Charge would have been pretty good against this still. Then he could have went into an Oracle. But he's played Phoenix Colossus every other game. I think he should have just stuck with the 1 Oracle. Classic still even got some pretty good timings on bases. That said, this 3rd base is getting some pressure. Is Beyond going to notice the stasis ward? That's the question. Classic. Yeah, he's going to force the delay on the 3rd. There is a Raven out. And, oh, look at Beyond not taking the bait on the stasis. I think he's aware of it. He knows there's another Oracle from the rev tag before. And, yeah. Oh, my God, it's 7:55. I got to get ready for work. But I think this is, this looks like it's going to touch to the mid-game a bit. Beyond getting all this stuff on timings. Charge is not going to be done for now. We have no Robo Bay, of course, with this build. Because there was a lot of gas spent and all these Stalkers, Blink, etc., etc. Classic does have +1 ground weapons going into +1 armor. There's Widow Mines with this, too. No robotics facility at all. There's a tank, even. Oh my god, the tank's getting some good damage. Where the fuck was it? In the third base. Okay. The Marauders getting picked up and cleaned up. Phoenix is going to take some damage, but Classic's just trying to do it with these Stalkers. Is not going to be able to. The Oracle even taking a beating on the side of it. Now that there's Widow Mines, it's a bit of a problem. He's going to have +1. The Armory going down. Oh, man, that was a good move from Bion in this game. Got 2 eBays, but it also makes his mines extra cloaky boys. Oracle getting some damage into third base, and Interference Matrix, funnily enough, coming down. You don't see that every day at this timing. And Classic looks like he's in a bit of trouble. He does have a lot of units, but he's just going for a Zealot Assault into the third. I don't know if I agree with a base trade in this situation. Beyond's going to be forced to deal with. That's a terrifying amount of Zealots. Nonetheless, 11 workers and more coming. And so that's about it. The Sentry with this, too. Classic playing like a madman here. That actually ends up paying off. The worker count's so close, though. The army supply is pretty close. It's 1-1 robotics facility going down just now. Classic looking to take a 4th base behind it. And the darn Urubu blocking the 4th Nexus. Guardian Shield activated. Oh, the 2 Widow Mines coming in clutch. Interference Matrix, or sorry, anti-armor missile goes on Beyond's own army, unluckily for him, but still there's not a lot of Classic left. 23 army supplies, forced to warping again. It's going to be up to 39. Beyond retains the army supply. Actually ahead on workers, but that almost could have been a blunder. The anti-armor missile going on his own army. Beyond scans in the upper right, thinking it's something else, but there's a double proxy there. Okay. Oh my god! Classic blinks ahead. Oh, does eat a Widowmine shot, picking off some reinforcing Marauders and Bio, but there's still a pretty terrifying army here. Blink is off cooldown. He's going to get in, taking the high ground, and Zealot's running into the third, cleaning up a tank, but there's so much Beyond here. The 4th base or not. Classic can't really afford too much. He's just morphing in more Zealots. Is he going for another run by? Oh, Beyond with the cheeky Widowmine. He's not going to be too postured away from this. He knows there's a 4th Robotics Bay coming down, and this is just 8 Zealots coming in to get some pressure. Double Disruptor, that's probably just there's our desperation disruptors. Beyond not risking it. Oh my god. The Widow Mines, Classic tries to split, gets some friendly fire, but he can't get much more. There's more Widow Mines. Another charge lot warping, but Beyond's already breaking the rocks on the other side. Will the Disruptors come out in time? I don't think they're going to make it. Beyond, if he just pounces right now, he's going to get it. The 2 Disruptors come. The scan. Oh, and I'm lagging out here. I'm losing some internet connection for some fucking reason. Okay. 4th base is going to fall for Classic. A 4th going down for Beyond behind it. The stem activates right at the right time. He sees it. He sees this. He just sensed those Zealots. I don't know how he saw them, but he stemmed right there. Very good stuff from Beyond. And there's just not enough Classic here. It's a 112 supply to 44. And let's see here. Oh, Marauders eating a Disruptor. Classic relying on basically Disruptors here. Zealot's trying to create a bit of a flank to body block. Classic's trying to pull any stop he can. Most of the funny thing is this is a lot of the Terran army. Oh, the Disruptor can't hit. GG's called. And Beyond takes it all, guys. That is it. And yeah, that was the ESL EPT Open Cups Asia number 175. Thanks. And please smash that follow button. What time does ESL? Oh, it's not on Monday? Let me take